Before running an experiment, it's a good idea to search through the datasets that are already within the BCCVL so that you know what you're looking for when you're in the experiment, but also you need to upload or import your species data from the Australian Living Atlas or upload your own. Now to do this, you go to the Datasets tab at the top here. You can browse any of the datasets in the BCCVL by the collection, so at the very highest level. This is a really good way for you to get your head around exactly what datasets are within the BCCVL, or you can go straight to the faceted search interface, which I'll show you now. So on the left-hand side here, we've got a number of search functions that help you to narrow down what is in the BCCVL. There's a lot of datasets and a lot of layers within those datasets, so it's really important that you start to narrow it down so you don't sort of spend a lot of time going through many pages. So there's many options here. You can search using keywords, the source, so whether it's BCCVL uploaded, whether the user has uploaded it or imported it, or whether it's been shared from users to users. You can search at the collection level, so if I'm only interested in the Australian current and future climate data, I can click here and it'll only bring up any or all of the data sets that are related to that particular collection. Likewise, you can search through a number of the sub-menus, so if you're only interested in things to do with vegetation, you can tick the vegetation box and it'll only show you data sets that are related to vegetation. There are a number of other search things such as resolutions and emission scenarios in order for you to narrow down what you're looking for. The next most important thing is importing your species data, which you have to do before you go into the experiments. So to do that, you click on the Import Species Data tab here. And this is the import dataset form. Now we import data directly from the Australian Living Atlas or ALA. And to do that, it's very simple. You just type in your species. You can either use scientific name or just a common name or even a keyword from a common name, for example, fox. It'll bring up a number of different options here. And say I want the species Vulpes vulpes, which is the common fox species here in Australia. And it'll bring up a few other options just in case that wasn't exactly what you're looking for. The top one with around 50,000 occurrences is what I'm after. You can preview that offsite, so that will take you to the ALA where you can look at the occurrences, what they look like, where they've come from, etc. Or you can just import that directly to the BCCVL. So just click on that button. It'll take you back to the dataset search interface. And over here, you'll be able to see that your dataset is loading in. Usually this only takes a couple of minutes, but depending on how large the dataset is and how many occurrence points it has, this can take up to sort of 5 to 10 minutes. You are free to then roam around, do whatever else you like, such as uploading your own datasets, which you can do from this tab, the Upload Dataset tab. You need to select what type of dataset you're uploading. So for instance, whether it's a species absence dataset or an occurrence dataset or one of the climate datasets. Say you want to upload a species occurrence dataset. You click on that and it'll open up the required form for that particular dataset, and you then proceed to upload the dataset you're after. So it's important to know that occurrence datasets expect your data to be in CSV format, and the BCCVL can only interpret columns that are labelled long and lat. So that's basically just the occurrence point for the species. It's better, the more you fill out here, the better for you, but also if you're going to share this dataset with other users, the more information you can pop in there, the better. Likewise, for climate or environmental datasets, selected at the top, all climate and environmental datasets need to be uploaded in GeoTIFF format. It's quite easy to do that. There is a link associated with this support article to help you to convert your files to GeoTIFF format.